Hello and welcome to the second episode of Swizzle Squawks. Today we'll be discussing is the furry fandom like a religion? The dictionary defines religion as the belief in and worship of a superhuman controlling power, especially a personal god or gods. And now, given the fandom doesn't have a deity and people don't come to conventions to worship, I have noticed a couple similarities between the two groups. For the sake of this video, I'm just going to stick to four major religions of the world. It's like Christianity, Hinduism, and Buddhism, and animism. Animism and totemism. They're different, but kind of in the same category. It's not my intention to offend anybody, and I might be overgeneralizing a little bit here, but here goes. Christianity believes in the Holy Trinity and the redemption of mankind because of Jesus. The Hinduism believes in God or Brahma, but they have a lot of other sub-deities that are below that, but it's basically the same thing. I'm getting in trouble for that one. And then Buddhism doesn't really have the deities, but they do have the same kind of thing as Hinduism, where you can better yourself through spiritual exercises and all of that. Okay, I'm done with the religion part. And now for the furry fandom. So yes, the fandom doesn't have a ruling deity. Although there is a video of Anthrocon from a couple years ago where the Ranting Griffin kind of pokes fun at this notion. It's kind of fun to watch. You could argue that the furry fandom in general does serve a greater purpose, if not spiritual. One thing that they have in common is that people tend to learn more about themselves and grow. That is, again, it's kind of what you make of it, what you bring to the fandom. And also, I also forgot to mention, animism and totemism, both of them are based on your own spirit animal. Animism is more like there is a spirit or soul in everything that God has manifested through that. And then totemism is you have a spirit animal, a spirit guide, or more than one, whatever the case may be. And some people in fandom choose a persona based on their spirit animal, what they believe to be their spirit animal. So there's, yes, I got ahead of myself. There's the fourth. So if you look all across all three of the religions, there's another similarity. Monks, or people that are, they're completely dedicated to that religion. Buddhist monks are known for their combat skills a lot of the times. Hindus are known for their special abilities. Some of them have been known to levitate or do other crazy things. And the Christians are kind of known for making wine and figuring out math and stuff like that. That's hard stuff. Anyway, so the dictionary defines monk as a member of a religious community of men typically living under vows of poverty, chastity, and obedience. I know we don't really see this in the furry fandom, people taking a vow of chastity just so that they can put on a con. But there are people that dedicate their lives, or at least part of their lives, to putting on conventions, doing fur meets, and helping the community in general. So you could say, arguably, they're kind of like monks because they dedicate part of their lives at least, to the fandom and helping the community. It is incredible, actually. When I went to the con, they got all the people lined up on the stage who were in charge of each aspect of the convention, and it was incredible. There were at least a dozen people up on stage, all in charge of something different, and that was pretty incredible to see. But anyway, but yeah, it's a community. If you look throughout history, there are groups who have been shunned by society, and maybe misunderstood. But through that, persecution, they've grown stronger. If you've ever attended the furry psychology panel, Nuka does a wonderful job explaining the furry community and how they actually band together and help each other. Maybe not the specifics, but the fact that they do band together and help each other, even though they do have it rough a lot of the time. And he says that even though they're persecuted in a way, they're actually a bit more balanced than regular people, because they have that I guess support net of people that that they can go to support them. Another purpose that do serve a greater good. Every con that I've heard of, major one anyway, donates to charity. And the last one that I was at, they were very generous, and they actually surpassed their goal very, very much in supporting the charity that that the convention had chosen. So there's that part as well. Like, it's really cool. But yeah, it's a community. Like, people banded together. So is the furry fandom a religion? Not really. But it is a community of people that, it's what you bring to it, right? You can learn more about yourself, you can learn more about other people, you can help other people, and you get what you give into it, from what I can tell. You bring drama, that's what you'll get. You'll get drama. You bring, love, compassion, caring, you bring that to the community, that's what you'll get back. Well, yeah, that's it for the religion section. We'll go on to the next one. Okay, so why is this song so cringy? Well, the artist is named Nice, and it's the fourth track on his album Unleashed. And I didn't find this out until just now, that Nice is actually a guy. You wouldn't know this by listening to the track, though. But yes, the song comes in two versions: the album version and the Fursona version. I don't know why the two different versions. I know something of what it's like to put a song together. So like, this level of production is no small thing, but even then things can still go wrong. So let's dive into it, shall we? There's the intro.
Put your paws to the walls, everybody! It's about to get furry up in here!
Okay, so let's just keep going.
I'm gonna let you take this one, Nice.
Probably a good idea, Kyle.
I'm just here to make you look good. Great idea, Kyle. Okay, so let's just keep going.
Here we go. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 6, 1.
Wait. Let's hear that again. What kind of a countdown is that? Let's hear that again.
5, 4, 3, 6, 1.
Okay, wait. Those numbers, like, he doesn't mean that website, does he? Yeah, I would strongly recommend you stay away from this website. So, but if they have this in the intro, then you can only imagine what the rest of the song is going to be like. So let's dive into the first verse, shall we?
Rockets the top on champagne like a new prohibition. I'd like to see you in a million positions, but can you really play me? When you're moving that tail to the sound and the light, rub it around my heart, you be doing it right up in here. It's a war and I'm losing the fight to the night.
It's really hard to string together a lot of lyrics like that and still have it be cohesive. So like, you gotta give props to the artist for doing that, and to make it fit with the music as well. However, my favorite part of the song is actually this part.
Tonight, we're counting down. Come and give me your hand. Time for our revolution. Come on, let's get married.
The pre-chorus, like this is like the really happy part. Like, it's like, it's a build up, and it's like, whoa, shoot, what's coming up next? Like this, like, honestly, I really get excited when I hear this part. It's like, okay, shoot, what's coming up next? So, and then there's the chorus.
Show your teeth and work that beat tonight. With our pulse of the walls, crank the power. This is the hour tonight. With our pulse of the walls, you can do whatever the fuck you like. With our pulse of the walls, you and the roar of the call. And me, with our pulse to the walls. Okay.
So this this is the same melody that we heard at the beginning, and it's a little less awkward when it's just nice, the artist. But for some reason, when you have like the whole group of people singing this song, it just seems a little awkward to me. But the artist manages to make this rather awkward melody line work, which is kind of interesting. Okay, so
Show me what your balls can handle. Make me your scandal. Low below the waist. Let's finish the chase. Work your moves on this Akita. I'll make you a believer. Cause the only truth to my name is that.
in the Persona version, which we're going over, he calls out like a bunch of different furs. This song is actually a really solid song. I mean, and so yeah, like, and trying to hype itself up a little too much aside, put that aside, it's actually a rather solid song, and it's a lot of fun to listen to once you get past the awkwardness of it sometimes. Like, but it's good. Overall it's good. If you like what you see, click the like button down in the corner. Don't forget to click the subscribe button and the notification bell in the corner. Also, check out my Patreon page. There's a little bit there, but as the channel grows, I'll be able to add more and give you guys more content, and continue to deliver more episodes like this, and also some more comedic shorts, as well as maybe an animated short in the future. We'll see. But at the end, well, I'm going to leave you with this.
You and me, and the poor boys that come with a paws to the walls.